I ask you to stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is the audience of citizens. Does anyone care to make a comment or something? It's not already on the agenda.
Good evening.
Would you like to make?
No.
Okay.
I'm happy to be here.
Okay, then if we don't have any audience of citizens, we're gonna move on to the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting. We're here a motion to approve the minutes. And I'll second. Motion made and seconded to approve the minutes of the previous meeting as presented. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye, no opposed. Motion carries. Correspondence, Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority. They're requesting a response to the alleged violation of a call before you dig statute and regulations. This is an excavator with the town of Sterling. The incident date was in April 17th of this year. Incident location was 1183 Plainfield Pike. And the letter advises that the town of Sterling accepts the alleged violations as described, and the representative is to take the excavator education course. That's going to happen. We had an incident here back in April where we dug a hole for the time capsule. Time capsule was down at the old Jordan Center, which is now the Whitell's restaurant. We moved it here. We had to dig a hole. We did outside on the corner by the vault to put it here and make a permanent location on town property instead of private property. And we failed to call before you dig. Simple mistake. We happened to hook a wire that is the entrance wire to this building, underground entrance wire. We did not break the wire. Got very lucky, no one got hurt, but we had to have that fixed, and this is the result of it. I thought for sure we'd hear something. This happened in April, so it's taken them 3 months to get back to us. And I'm surprised we haven't heard from OSHA before this, but we haven't. So this is PURA, Public Utility Regulatory Authority. And their suggestion there, if I denied the responsibility of this, which we're not going to do, there is a whole process which you can contest this. We're not gonna contest it. We made a mistake, and we're very fortunate that no one got hurt. So I'll take the test, I'll take the course. It's a Zoom course. We're gonna do that next week. And it's gonna be well within their 2-month limit. We'll do it within 60 days. It'll be all done next week, and they assure me that when that course is complete, this issue will go away, just completely disappear. So it's kind of egg on the face, but what can you do? We made a mistake, and we have simply gonna own that mistake, that's all. Moving on to the next item in correspondence is the Washington Rochambeau Revolutionary Route Association. The invitation is to attend a Victory Town Mayor's Reception on Saturday, July 19th at 5 p.m. in Philadelphia. To honor, W3R-US Hall of Fame, and to be honored for our town's history. Very briefly, back in 1782, I think it was, during the Revolutionary War, France was convinced to help us fight the war. There were troops that landed in Newport and marched straight down this road all the way. In fact, it wasn't exactly a straight line, but they made it all the way to Yorktown, Virginia, where the battle was fought with the British at Yorktown. Obviously, the Revolutionary forces won that battle, and they used the very same route on the way back. So that's the route they talked about. We're in the Victory Town route. It's an invitation that I have no particular interest in taking up. I don't know if either one of you do.
No, really.
July 19th in Philadelphia. You got something else that day?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're probably gonna send back the invitation. What's that? Christmas party. That's a good reason. Gonna send back an invitation and say we won't be attending, but we appreciate the offer. Unfinished business. Discussion regarding the 72-inch double culvert on Snake Meadow Hill Road. All the plans are in place for that double culvert to be sleeved, with a whole new process of putting a pipe inside of the pipe and then filled up with mortar. So it'll make a complete solid pipe out of it. That's gonna be done in the middle of this month. So that's, minimum disruption of the road. A year ago, we were talking about taking those two culverts out, replacing them with other pipes. That's not gonna be done. The road's not gonna be cut up. We're gonna simply put a new pipe within the other one and finish it up that way. It'll be a much less invasive process. And that's what's gonna happen there. It's gonna start somewhere around the middle of this month. Second item, discussion regarding Charlie Turner's interest in the purchase of town property. Charlie Turner is a gentleman who's come to us and like to buy a piece of property up on near the industrial park. It's not part of the industrial park. And we had him walk that property with our engineer, Matt Maynard, this afternoon. And I don't know the result of that, but I thought it was only fair that he should walk the property before he before he decides to buy it. We'll have to wait to see what the result of that was. Discussion regarding the over the rail mower. We have a machine that does cutting on the side of the road. Everyone who drives the road knows it needs to be done. The machine has been out there as often as possible. We've had 2 breakdowns this year. Not with the machine, but with the hydraulic tank that provides the hydraulics for the mower. And hairline cracks have developed twice. It's a major project taking that off. And we have a new tank in place on the machine, and it's been on the road today, and it'll be on the road as often as we possibly can have it.
I'd like to make a motion that we write a letter to the manufacturer of that, mower. And let them know the problems we've had with that. I don't think we should be buying that tank. I think they should be supplying it, even. We had problems with that before the warranty was up on it. And now we still have the problems.
And it is,
I think that they need to come down. We need to ask them to come down and take a look at it and find out why we're having so many problems.
if you wanna make a motion to that effect.
I make a motion.
Motion made and seconded, then we send a letter to Tiger Company that manufactured the mower and, have them come down and witness what we have here. Any, discussion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. The fourth item is a discussion regarding the demolition and removal of the shed by the gym and pour concrete slab with ramps. That the concrete was poured yesterday and the ramps will be put in place very shortly, so that the building that we're gonna put on there, which is gonna be a, steel container box, should be mounted by this time next week. That'll complete that project. New business, opening of bids for the removal and installation of the fencing at the park.
Sorry.
There is a 400-foot length of chain link fence at the park in the center of town that has been repaired many times and needs to be replaced. So that's what these bids are about. We've been RFP, went out and we had several different bidders take a look at it, and we've had 4 responses. The first one is from, this is the first one. Okay.
It'd be on the, what, like it's on the third, it's on.
This is from Roger Campbell Fence out of Springfield, Mass. Their price for that job is $29,000. Okay, we'll leave that, and we'll do it this way. This one is from J.C. Fence Contractors in Sterling, Babcock Road in Sterling. Their bid is $15,800. Third one is from Atlas Fence. No. Their bid is tiny print. $15,163.42. Fourth bid is from United Fence out of Johnston, Rhode Island. References. And their bid is for $33,600. My suggestion is that we do not select the bidder tonight until we had a chance to go over all the paperwork. So I would like to hear a motion that we have a special meeting on Monday at 2 o'clock and do that.
I'll make a motion, have a meeting.
Monday at 2 o'clock. One motion is made and seconded. All in favor of that motion? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Items, let's see. Item B of the new business would be consider and reappoint the following to the Economic Development Commission per the updated and accepted orders. We had to change the ordinance for the ordinance that created the Economic Development Commission called for 10 regular members. It became very difficult in the course of time to have a quorum with 10 regular members. So we decided to change the ordinance through the town meeting process to make it 8. And in the process, we had to reassign all the members of the commission to different lengths of term. So I will read those and we'll vote on all the commission members at one time. And Ross Ferrugia to a period of 1-year term expiring 6/30/26. Judith Andre to a 2-year term expiring 6/30/27. Stephen Hetner to a 3-year term expiring 6/30/28. Nicole Phelps to a 3-year term expiring 6/30/28. Mark Jordan to a 4-year term expiring 6/30/29. Marissa Rockstead for a 4-year term expiring 6/30/29. Peter Grillo to a 5-year term expiring 2030. And Scott Lincoln to a 5-year term expiring at the same time. Do I hear a motion to appoint all these people to those terms?
I'll make a motion to appoint all those people to.
Motion made and seconded that we appoint those people I've mentioned and read to those particular terms. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. We did something very similar with the Family Day Committee. They had 15 members. And we also did the same thing because of some irregularities in how they were doing their appointing. We changed the terms for them too. They all started the 1st of December, July 1st. So here's the way it works for the Family Day Committee. Mark Leach to a 2-year term expiring 12/31/27. Judy Guzman to a 2-year term expiring 12/31/27. Lynn Hopkins to a 2-year term expiring 12/31/27. Lynn Cooper to a 2-year term expiring 12/31/27. Mike Morneau to a 2-year term expiring 12/31/27. Kim Del Russo to a 4-year term expiring 12/31/29. Mike Melotis to a 4-year term expiring 12/31/29. Jackie Angelone to a 4-year term expiring 12/31/29. Russell Bonner his term expires same time, 12/31/29. Darlene Larned to a 4-year term expiring 12/31/29. Natasha Ignacio to a 5-year term expiring 12/31/2030. Therese Carpentier to a 5-year term expiring 12/31/2030. Paula Ignacio to a 5-year term expiring 12/31/2030. Don Buell is appointed as an alternate with a 1-year term expiring 12/31/2026. And June Bonner is also appointed as an alternate with a 1-year term expiring 12/31/26. I ask for a motion to appoint all these people to those appropriate terms.
I'll make a motion to appoint all those people to those terms.
I'll second.
Motion made, seconded, that we appoint the people on the Family Day Committee to the terms that I just read. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the bills.
Think once we put over this, present.
The bills amount to $491,000, excuse me, $491,286.47.
Red one, we go.
I'll second
Motion made, second, that we approve the bills as presented. All in favor?
it. Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. The last item of business is the treasurer's report. Which is, all on these pages here, this is actually the description of each one of the bills. And it corresponds with that $491,286 bill. So I hear a motion to, approve that. Motion been made to approve the treasurer's report. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. This is the treasurer's report. There's an up-to-date accounting of, this is from June 30th of this year. And motion made, seconded. Do we, all in favor of approving the treasurer's report as presented? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Any other business to come before the board of selectmen? Have I forgot something actually?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then I'm gonna ask for a motion to adjourn.
We're going to adjourn.
Second, motion made, second, to adjourn, all in favor? Aye. We're adjourned. Thank you very much.
Yes.
These are all bids. Yeah, I'll say it.
Great, okay, thank you. Well,